Oh my god. Have I been on mute this whole time? I've been on mute this whole time, haven't I? Jesus. We're gonna start over again. What's going on, everybody? It's Ted again with the Countdown City Geeks. I can't believe that mute was on. With the Countdown City Geeks, we got a great show for you guys. I'm gonna be talking about the movie Heretic at the end of our stream. It's an incredible film starring Hugh Grant. I also got a few of you guys are here because we are going to be giving out passes to the theatrical premiere of the Star Wars Skeleton Crew series. That's going down in Austin, Texas on Monday. And we're also going to be talking with Joel from Retro City. Joel and the Retro City folks, they put on incredible events. They recently had one with Michael Winslow from Spaceballs, as well as Police Academy. Michael's an incredible individual. He has so many fans around the world, and we got got to see the man in action. We did a great interview with him that's gone crazy viral on social media, and now on me talking about another event we got going on. We are going to be announcing our winners for the Animalis Fabula Film Festival. We're going to be giving out. We had a contest to give out multiple passes to this one of a kind event. It's going down in downtown San Antonio this weekend. So you will be getting an email later on, but our winners for the Animalis Fabula Film Festival are Manuel Garcia, Frank Valdez, Israel Camacho, Abby Spore, Daniel Solis, Aurora Romo, and Medrith Lowe. Congratulations to you guys. I will send you guys an email shortly regarding the event where you will receive a redemption code and you'll be able to redeem your seats to the film festival this weekend. So, congratulations to you guys. And if you haven't heard about it, the Animalis Film Festival is for animal lovers. It is a film festival that presents feature films and short films solely based on animals. Every single project involves animals of some kind, whether it's a live action or animated project. But it's absolutely incredible. There's over 30 films. There's going to be 20 filmmakers in attendance. There's going to be workshops. Our media team's going to be hosting a few of these workshops as well. So if you are interested, please scan this QR code, or you can go to animalisfabula.org to get more information on the festival. And it's everything. It's everything from live action. There's some anime projects. It's all going down at the River Center in downtown San Antonio. So I really hope you guys look into it. We're going to be there, and I cannot wait. So be sure to check it out. Awesome. Now, without further ado, let's bring out our special guest for today, the one and only Joel from Retro City. What's going on, sir?
Hey, dude. I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't? Um, let's see here. How about now?
I can't hear you.
Check. Oh no. Technology, folks. That change anything? I can hear you great, and my my meter is finally working. I unmuted myself from earlier. See if you can change your settings there. Maybe something will click or work.
Let me try something real quick. Let's see.
Go for it. While he's doing that, I'm going to be pulling up some of the events that Retro City has going on.
Okay, there you go.
All right. You can hear me okay?
There you go. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Awesome, awesome.
There you go.
Let's start over there. Welcome, brother. How's
Okay.
it going?
Good, good, good. Thank you for having me. As always, Ted. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. You guys have a lot of really cool events, and actually, I probably want to start with how great Michael was.
Oh,
First, I mean, actor I've met from Spaceballs, which is near and dear to my heart, as it is a lot of folks. I watched that movie 1,000 times growing up. But just talk about how you felt it went, and just how great Michael was with the crowd.
it was very, very good. I mean, yeah, we had some difficulties. Well, we had some difficulties with the transportation and everything, but that I got resolved. He came, I think, an hour or two before the event on Saturday, and he met so many fans. He did very well, surprisingly, but he did very well Saturday evening. And then Sunday was great. I mean, he performed live, as you already know, for a good 30 minutes. Everybody had so many people gave compliment to Michael for doing what he did. He didn't have to do it. He could have just been a regular guest of just do a meet and greet, and that's it. Paycheck's the same. But no, he went that extra mile, and he goes, "No, you know what? I'll perform for you guys." So he did his thing, and he made everybody laugh and memories, and a lot of great compliments from the mall, itself. But it was a good turnout, and everybody had fun, man. So just one of those memories, under the belt, for everybody.
Yeah, definitely. And folks, if you haven't already seen our interview with Michael, it's out on our Facebook page, or you can find the interview on YouTube. It's a great conversation, and he's such a character, and he I don't think he ever turns it off. He's just entertaining, and anyone that passed by us while we were talking to him, he'd stop to make them laugh. And
Yeah,
my daughter was shy; she always is, but he just attempted to make her laugh like the entire time we were there. So
yeah,
he's a fantastic guy, and he still has a ton of fans.
yeah.
Also, he did talk about Spaceballs 2, which has been announced, and he talked a little bit about that. But then he talked about the possibility of Police Academy 8,
Oh
and
wow,
that was surprising.
wow.
So he didn't go into depth, but he did
Mhm.
say that Police Academy 8 is in development,
Oh wow.
and that was shocking. I would I don't know. It's one of those things. I know everybody doesn't want to hear or see their childhood projects get
Yeah,
made into new movies, and I'm not one of those people. But you would really have to take a lot of care with a Police Academy film made in 2024, or
yeah,
in this modern day.
yeah.
Just like humor has changed, audiences have changed.
Oh, big time.
So I don't know how you pull off that slapstick comedy type, category, or project today. It would be a massive challenge for anybody attempting to do it.
Yeah,
I would love to see it. I just don't know if they pull it off. Is really what I'm
yeah.
trying to get at.
Yeah, you're talking about from '80s to now. I mean, that's a good gap. A lot has changed from now, from then, and you know, hopefully they can get most of the originals back. But I mean, just depends what their state of health is. But that would be a big challenge, man.
Yeah, and it's not because I don't want my people to
Yeah,
ruin my childhood. You can't ruin movies from when you grew up. It's just impossible.
yeah,
But it's so hard to make people laugh today
yeah,
with the same stuff that was done. And
yeah,
yeah, it's just completely different. Audiences have changed. We've
yeah,
been desensitized. That's why scary movies of the past don't scare us anymore, unless you're The Exorcist, which always scares me.
yeah,
But that's why, like, horror today has to be
yeah,
more insane and more gory, because it's just completely different how audiences have evolved. But
yeah,
speaking of which, speaking of horror, you
yeah.
have some great events coming up. Let's see what's first here. Why don't you talk to us about the Christmas Horror Fest?
Yeah. So Christmas Horror Fest, December 7th, 8th at Ingram Park Mall. We're bringing down Robert Bryan, Eric Freeman, and Scott, who played Jack Frost. You know, it's a class. Those are two classic movies everybody knows from the '80s. Silent Night, Deadly Night was just one of those cult, a cult classic. Everybody remembers their lines. I mean, it's hilarious. So I'm excited as to meet Mr. Robert and Mr. Eric, and of course Scott from Jack Frost. And Scott was known for Star Trek and some other lot of movies actually. But yeah, no, we're excited to have him down, man. Ingram Park Mall, December 7th, 8th. So we're gonna set a time. So for the fans, they're giving this to the fans for I think it's an extra $20 if you want to take a picture with either Robert or Eric and their full Santa costume with the axe with the backdrop. It's an extra $20, and there'll be a set time only. And then the remainder of that time after the line is done or whatever, they'll be in their regular, clothes attire for the rest of the show. So it's one of those things you want to get this photo with them because I mean it's one of those things you don't know when they're coming back if they even come back. You know what I mean? And that's just a classic picture, man, to take. Hey, turn it into a Christmas postcard.
Dude, yes. That's perfect. Everybody's gonna steal that idea now.
Yeah, yeah,
Christmas cards for everybody with an axe
yeah,
wielding murderer. Go for it, please.
yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. And real quick tip for everybody: don't quote me on the date. I think it's December 7th or 3rd, one of the two, at Central Park, the Alamo Draft House. They're going to be playing Silent Night, Deadly Night. I think it's only for a couple of days. So I'm actually going to go there today and go talk to the manager to leave a flyer or leave some stuff there with them because they probably know we're bringing the actors down from the movie that they're going to be playing here in a couple of days. So that's pretty cool. So if you like that flick and you want to see it in the big screen, Park North, Alamo Draft House out there, check it out. See it in the big screen. Take the family, friends that haven't seen it yet, and then go to Ingram and go meet the actors.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, Draft House, Park North, 410 in San Pedro over there
Yeah.
by North Star Mall. So yeah,
Yes.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're so busy because not only do you have that, but you also have another event called the Grinch Last Minute Shopping Spree. What is this all about?
Yeah, so just like everybody else is doing, it's kind of a big market for the last minute Christmas shoppers looking for something cool that they can't find in stores where you'll find custom made with awesome our awesome vendors. They make the very coolest stuff. We're gonna have vendors making custom light boxes from retro to horror, horror vendors, Star Wars vendors, retro. I mean, you're gonna have it all out there, and it's just one of those things where very fair priced, and you want to get those quick, very cool stocking stuffers, for mom and dad, for all era and generations. I mean, retro, nostalgic. And then we're gonna have a Grinch out there take for free pictures for the kids, for whoever with the backdrop. So that's an addition. So that's for the bad kids. For the good kids, go to the other side of the mall, and there's the mall Santa. So you got both. You got both fields to play with. But no, it's going to be a very good retro event for just for everybody that's because we know how crazy it gets in the stores and the lines and all that, where you can just go here, see 30, 40 vendors with all kinds of different stuff, no lines, uh, a quick picker upper, stocking stuffer, and something for yourself. I mean, heck, treat yourself for Christmas, But we have very great stuff at these events with our vendors.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. My daughter's one of those where like she loves watching the Grinch movies.
Yeah.
She can't really see the Grinch in person. Dude scares the pants off of her.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, no, this is really awesome, man.
Yeah.
And for anybody who's not fully aware of the San Antonio area, Ingram Park Mall's on the sort of northwest side of town. Fort 10 and
Clever.
Gal-
Ingram.
Fort 10 and
Ingram.
Ingram. There you
There you
go.
go. Yeah. Easy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you guys aren't done yet. You have to talk to us about this Mortal Kombat event you're putting on. What in the world is this?
Oh yeah. So so we're having a retro city game fest. So it's gonna be kind of like a a nostalgic retro gaming event. People selling Nintendo, old school games, stuff like that. Retro boxes. Myself, I'll be selling T-shirts, posters of like retro gaming stuff. We actually have a guy named Peter. He's a developer and he made this NES game. I think it's called Doodle World or something like that. He's gonna be. He just messaged me this morning. He wants to attend, get a table, have a Nintendo there with a screen, and just kind of either sell the game or let fans play the game or something. Retro John, he's gonna have a setup where he'll be selling some. I think some retro game boxes. There's some that are NES cartridges, and they're modded with all kinds of things: Nintendo, Atari, Sega, Game Boy. I mean, everything's in there. So many great gifts that's going to be at this event. So to the cast. I mean, Mortal Kombat in my '90s, man, that was just one of my go-to games at the arcade. I used to go to Funtown, if you remember that, Highway 90.
Oh my
I,
gosh, yeah, Funtown.
Bro, I used to go there. Me and my stepbrothers, that was our weekend thing. After high school, after middle school, go straight to there. And we all go there, man. We get our quarters. we go to Funtown. My dad will drop us off at Funtown, and that was the first game that you see when you walk in, man. And of course, there's already people around it. And they have their quarters on the thing, So we're like, man, that was my one of my games, man. And I looked into it, and one of my agents, a great guy I work with, he has five or six. I'm bringing five. I can't bring everybody, but I'm bringing five of the main video game characters that are actually in the game. The ones that actually did the green screening and the characters and stuff.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah. So and then the Pacino brothers, which are a lot of people know, they're bringing they're gonna have a green screen and a TV screen and everything where fans can go and the test your mic screen. So fans can actually go do the clip of it themselves against one of the Mortal Kombat guests. And then what they'll do is they'll email it or text it to your phone or your email, and there you go. You got yourself into a Mortal Kombat game.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So and then we're gonna have a couple of arcade one ups over there of Mortal Kombat, and then we're planning to have a Mortal Kombat tournament for awesome prizes and stuff. So we have a lot in the works, man. I already had like 3 4 people already send me message about cosplaying and Mortal Kombat, costume and all that. So it's gonna be crazy, man. So it's gonna be very very cool. I'm excited. I'll probably dress up myself. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. That's kind of gone viral, the video and everything. So that's going to be a good one for the books. So we're looking forward to that one. We have, of course, in January, a couple of pop ups. We have the King of Monsters event. We're working on a guest. We're working on a guest, and possibly from the King Kong Godzilla movie. So that'll be coming up soon once everything's booked. So just tons and tons coming down the pipeline. So
And for more information, you folks at home can go to Retro City on social media to find out about all the new events and updates for the current events that they've already announced. And let me just say, we got a guy on the team named JC who claims to be the greatest video game fighter player of all time. So I don't remember if he's ever claimed Mortal Kombat as one of his games, but I'm gonna let JC know right now. You better get into this tournament, bro, if
yeah.
you want to hold your title and your claim to fame. Retro Ray, who's also on the team, he's on the chat saying, "I want to interview Sonya." Okay, bro, we get it, we get it. We'll see if we can make that work. But yeah, no, that sounds like a fantastic event. And Funtown is a blast from the past, man. I grew up.
Oh,
I grew up off. I grew up just around the corner of
yeah.
on a street called Weir and General McMullen,
Yeah.
and so Funtown was
Oh, okay.
right there.
Yeah.
Every time I drove by it, just years afterwards, it was
Yeah.
always sad to see it all run
Yeah,
down and decrepit just because like we spent a lot of time there.
yeah,
It was so much fun.
and quarters.
Spent a lot of quarters there, exactly. So yeah, man.
Yeah,
These are all fantastic. That's great. You guys put on great shows. Like I mentioned, the Michael Winslow one was a massive success.
yeah,
He was great with the fans, and then he entertained everybody. So like, it was
yeah.
just awesome to see him in person and to see how big the crowd was and everything else. So yeah, congrats, man. I
Thank
think
you.
the events are going extremely well, and can't wait to see what else you guys got going on.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so like you said, everybody can follow us on the Retro City page on Facebook, Instagram, same thing, Retro City 210, and TikTok. We go on. I go on there and I post videos as well. So we like to keep everybody well informed, so that way nobody misses us. The awesome events that we have. So you'll catch us one way or another, whether Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. But yeah, as we get more exciting events and news and stuff like that, we'll back on and start sharing everything that's coming. We have some big things coming down the line, man. So thank you for having me on here, and we'll have a great time with the fans and the vendors and the nerd geek community.
1,000%, bro. 1,000%. Awesome. Well, reach out to me anytime, man. Thanks again for joining. And folks, do not forget to go to social media, follow Retro City everywhere they are, so that you can be kept up to date and current with their events. Have a great day, Joel, and
Thank you.
happy Turley Day to you, man.
Yeah, yeah, you too, brother. Thank you, man.
Take it easy. All right, folks. For those of you in the Austin area, it is now time to do our Star Wars Skeleton Crew Austin giveaway. We've partnered with Disney as well as Lucasfilm for this one of a kind event. Um, Skeleton Crew does premiere on December 3rd, which is Tuesday. But if you're in the Austin area, we want to give you an opportunity to see the premiere on the big screen a day before. So, for those of you in the Austin area, I am now putting a link in the chat. Use that link. It's going to take you to our website. There's an entry form on the site. We will announce the winners on Saturday or send them an email. You'll get an email saying you're a winner, and then you will then receive your passes to the event at a later time. Premieres Monday now. Do you know what time? Star Wars Stuff says premieres Monday now. Just curious what time it is. But this event will take place at the Cinemark Pflugerville, which is just north of downtown Austin. The event starts at 7. These passes will be first come, first serve. So if you are a winner, you must arrive early in order to have a great shot of attending the event. First come, first serve. Seating is limited, and we don't want you guys to miss out. 7 p.m. Okay, so actually, the event starts at the exact same time it releases. But if you want to see it on the big screen, which I imagine you folks at home would want to, there's your opportunity to check it out. Star Wars Skeleton Crew Austin premiere event giveaway in the chat right now. Good luck to you all. All right. We have one more thing to talk about, and it is a movie that I knew I wanted to see because my expectations were going to be pretty high. I'm talking about the Heretic film. I know it's been out for a minute. That's okay. But I do want to talk about it because I think it's necessary. So Hugh Grant is in this movie, and I don't think I always thought He was creepy, but I felt like if he wanted to, Hugh Grant could be a pretty good villain, or he could come off as intimidating if he ever wanted to. And so, Heretic is a movie. It's not a horror movie. It's more like a psychological thriller, suspenseful thriller for sure. But it's not a movie that you're going to be scared with. But the tension is palpable throughout this film, and it's almost more impressive when a movie can make you feel uneasy throughout rather than showing you something disgusting or showing you ripping somebody's head off and that's meant to scare you. It's more impressive for a writer or a cast and a crew to make you squirm in your chair, um, just to make you feel as if though you're in some sort of danger, as opposed to just giving you guys blood and gore and everything else. So Heretic, I won't get into the details because I love for folks to go in with kind of very little knowing about it. That way you don't kind of set any expectations for yourself. You don't have any preconceived notions about what you think it might be. It's best, I think, for folks to just to go in like that into movies, myself included. I love either not knowing or not setting myself up for expecting one type of movie and I'm getting another. So, Heretic. What can I say about it? Hugh Grant plays an individual who is trying to answer some questions in life, some very deep questions. It's a cat and mouse game. Hugh Grant is the cat, and he's a big cat. He has these two girls who are Jehovah's Witnesses, and they arrive to his doorstep, and his house. I'm just gonna say his house is the metaphorical trap. He is the cat. They are the mice. His house is the trap. And you find out that he actually called for these two individuals, and he didn't. I don't think he knew who it would be, but he places a call out to this church and says, "I'd love to learn more about your church." And they send these two to his doorstep to give him information about their church and some pamphlets and stuff like that. We've all had, you know, door to door people wanting to talk to us about religion and stuff. That's where the movie takes place from that point forward. In his house, which is this metaphorical trap. What Hugh Grant does extremely well is he can be super passive aggressive about everything that happens from that point forward. He scares he scares you not with threats. He scares you with the things that he does not say. He doesn't tell you you're in danger. He never tells you what's going to happen next. He only lets the viewer, us, know that nothing is as it seems. You have no idea what's coming. And the unknowing part about it is what is terrifying. He's in complete control from that point in the movie forward. I'm staying away from spoilers here. I highly recommend it. I really would love for you guys to check it out. If not for anything else, it does the focus of the film entirely is about an individual um either trying to question or reinforce religion. And so it raises some great some great questions throughout the movie. And it's not to challenge the audience, but it does. I have not seen a movie sort of attempt to make the claims or the attempts that are made in this one. All in all, movie is extremely impressive. Hugh Grant is impressive. It's still in theaters now, so if you get a chance, if you get an opportunity, go check out Heretic. It's probably rated R for a few of the disturbing images that are shown, but it's so good at just building the tension within the scenes, and there's a lot of them, and it's really fat. It's really fantastic. The two leads, the two young girls in it, they're wonderful. So I highly recommend you check it out. Still in theaters, and it probably with the way things are going to streaming or on demand so soon, it'll probably be on streaming or on demand just like really fast. Yes, Sophie Thatcher and Chloe East. Those are the two leads, along with Hugh Grant in the film. Check it out because good movies deserve to be seen, and there's too many times where good movies um, are not hits at the box office, and that's always disappointing. So please go check it out. Heretic in theaters as well as probably on demand in the near future. But I thought it was fantastic. All right, that is my non spoiler review of the film Heretic. Let's see, what else can I tell you folks? We did our skeleton crew giveaway. If you're just now joining us, click the link in the chat. Takes you to our website. If you're in the Austin area, you can join us on Monday night for the skeleton crew premiere event. You can watch it at home, or you can watch it on the big screen with us and our friends at the Star Wars Stuff podcast. Also, we announced our winners for the Animalis Fabula Film Festival. You folks will be receiving emails shortly. Once again, that's Manuel Garcia, Frank Valdez, Israel Camacho, Abby Spore, Daniel Solis, Rora Romo, Medrith Lowe. You guys are all our winners, and we'll be receiving emails shortly regarding your redemption codes for the film festival this weekend. And just to kind of bring that up again, I will be attending the film festival this weekend. It'll be a fantastic time. 30 films, over 20 filmmakers in attendance. All the films, all the projects are dealing with animals. They are animal stories. If you're an animal lover by any means, then definitely check out the Animalis Fabula Film Festival. And for more information, you can go to www.animalisfabula.org to get scheduling information, to find more about the films that are being presented, and you'll also find out about the ticket information. So the ticket setup is in blocks. So you're either going to see a couple of movies, or you're going to see a couple of short films in a block. And so you'll actually buy a seat for like a 1.5, 2 hour block. And so you're not just seeing one film, you're seeing a lot of them, and it's a great opportunity. And yeah, cannot wait to be there. Coming up very soon for the Countdown City Geeks, we have in the next couple of weeks a giveaway for San Antonio residents for sure to go see the advanced screening of Sonic 3, which I'm very excited about. That'll be coming up soon. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following. Turn on your notifications to find out. That way you do not miss it when that happens. And other than that, want to wish everybody out there very happy holidays, whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not. Hope you're spending the time with your loved ones, with your friends, with your family. And hope everybody out there has a great time. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been fantastic. Thanks again to Joel from Metro City Go check out their events because, like I mentioned already, their events are amazing. We always have a great time out there. And we will see you guys next week for our 300th episode of the Countdown City Geeks. Um, what can I say about that? I never really focused too much on the numbers because we've done so many different things. We've done so many interviews that are outside of the the primary show. But yeah, 300 is wild. I remember episode 1. I remember episode 30. 300 is wild. So yeah, pretty crazy that we're 1 week away from the 300th episode. Yeah, so many cool things in the works, guys. Thank you all for being here. Again, thanks to Joel from Metro City for joining me today. We will see you this weekend at Animales Fabula. If not, we will see some of you Austin folks at the Star Wars Skeleton Crew event and lots more in the works, guys. So stay tuned. Take it easy. Happy Turkey Day.